YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Daily Dose Edition, Saturday, the 19th of December. I'm just looking, is my mic okay? My mic looks okay. Yeah, yesterday, I just want to apologise about yesterday, it was absolutely blowing everyone out at 1,000 decibels. But I think, I'm looking at it, let me just check the window settings here. I think it's Messenger. I think Messenger messes with it. And my apologies to everyone over at the Microsoft Corporation. I'm sure you're all watching this video right now, eagerly awaiting my apologies. I'll hold my hands up. I've been blaming Windows updates. I think it's Messenger. Let me have a look. Yeah, 81. Okay, so I think it's fine. I just need to keep on top of it. I move it up and down a little bit. I think Messenger resets it a little bit because we used Messenger on for a call on Thursday night. And then yesterday it was blown out, and then we used Discord last night, and it seems fine now. So I think I think that one's on Facebook. So Mark, if you're watching this, which you know, I can only assume he is because the Microsoft boys are watching. So why wouldn't the Facebook boys be watching too? How am I already so distracted? We're only a minute in. Lost today. That's no fun. What happened yesterday? NSL still in his week off. Mark did his run. Snowcon. Krotus beat me yesterday. I just finished watching his video actually. I started to watch it last night, and then like 2 minutes in we started Among Us, and then so I just watched it while I was waiting for the run to tick over, and he shredded. He did what I couldn't do basically is what that came down to. He went into Matriarch. We were in similar positions in terms of damage and health, and he was just able to beat Matriarch, so he did it. So congratulations. As I said in my comment, I feel like the Matriarch kill equals the deserved second place in my opinion, because that boss absolutely fucking sucks. Yeah, so I just finished watching that run, and now I feel like playing Black Ops 2 because he was talking about Black Ops 2, and apparently that's all it takes to make me want to start playing a game. But anyway, yeah, so we're fresh and we're going to get that lovely dopamine hit. So it is lost, so it's one of those where, like, as with any lost run, it could just be over any moment in the blink of an eye. But regardless, we should get a nice little dopamine hit on this one of the old early in the day high leaderboard placement that obviously never stands. But we're going to get that hit of wherever we end up. Wherever we end up going on this run, it's early enough in the day that we'll get a pretty high placement, which is nice. I was intending on going to sleep tonight, but then I just you know how brains be and all that. I just couldn't turn the dang old thing off. So I figured, you know what? By the time I kind of got into bed, it was like 8:30, and then by the time I was like, yep, this bitch is sad. It was like 9:15, and I went, okay, just gonna watch the rest of Krotus's run, and then I'll just do my run as it ticks over. But on that note, I guess I briefly should say I just want to shout out Josh and Maria, and Joji was there for a little bit as well for being in the disky last night and having a little chat. Yesterday was it was a long one. I don't want to go too much into what happened, especially because there was some other stuff that was going on for other people and stuff. But so I didn't really want to mention anything. But especially on a Friday night, you don't want people bringing the mood down. But it was a rough one yesterday, and so my Isaac run was the first thing I did yesterday. And you may recall me saying in that video that I was in a good mood, but yeah, that video going up and the entire second half of that video being entirely muted for no reason, and me not knowing until after it was public, and Josh helpfully informed me in the comments. That was far from the worst thing that happened yesterday, but it definitely summed up the day pretty well. Let me say that much. So yeah, yesterday was a rough one. So hanging out with Maria and Josh was as it always is a big mood boost. I've said this before. You know, it was Among Us. Josh doesn't always like the Among Us, but I've said this before about hanging out with Maria is always a big mood booster, and the same can be said last night. And I apologise, I got a little bit tilted at the end at the Among Us, but hey, the game is as the game does. It happens. But yeah, it was nice, so I appreciated that. And then store key, is that just stores are open? Is that literally just I can go in for free? Fuck it, dude, I'll be pissed if it doesn't work. Yep, just that easy. truly is just... Is that restock? Is that what that is? Okay, so we want that bitch, right? If that is okay, so we want this bitch, right? Okay, lovers doesn't really do anything for us. So let me see if I can figure out how to do something of note with that. Chances? Pretty low. Unlikely. But let me see. Also, the freaking spreadsheet, dude, was such a bizarre little mood lifter. I was in tears on that spreadsheet. Honestly, a lot of those tears were of laughter. Some of them probably of stress. I'm not entirely sure on what the ratio was. It's all the same saline and H2O. But I had a great time with the spreadsheet. I'm not going to dwell on the spreadsheet too much because I feel like... See, the thing with these videos is... I know my audience is Josh and Jacob, and then... Like... Josh and Jacob, and then sometimes Maria. It's very unlikely that someone's just going to randomly bump into a random Isaac video. But then this is the thing. But it's in the back of my mind because it happened the other week, right? I kind of just want to try. I don't even know why. I just feel like I want to go for a secret room on this floor. I don't know what's motivating me, but I'm just feeling. Go for it. Can you do it? Does that work on the small rooms? Why do I feel like it's not going to work? Oh, also I never went to the item room, so that was okay. Bit of a con. Sure. Take some bugger tears. Yeah, so in my head I'm like, I can just talk loosely about like inside jokes and stuff, and it's going to be fine because everyone watching, like people, it's not going to matter because it's not like some random YouTube viewer is going to happen to stumble across this video and be like, what's going on? But then that one episode, it did happen, so now I'm always like, oh, what if it happens again? No one's going to want to keep watching these videos because I'm dropping inside jokes left and right or talking about stuff that happened. And especially as Maria pointed out last night, another particular individual in the group that I talk about quite a lot in these videos because I know she doesn't watch them. I feel like sometimes I'm like, okay, there's knowing your audience and there's being like, but what if? You know what I mean? Well, you never know what sort of eyes are going to end up rolling through the. Okay, brain mush. Did I mention that so the sleep thing? The brain is mush right now. So just bear with me on the brain mush. I just had some pineapple, so it's not it's not unfueled. I had some pineapple mere moments ago as I was watching my boy Krotus's video, which won't be linked in the description because it was yesterday's run, but his channel will be, so you should go watch his videos on there. Because he does the Isaac dailies as well, and he beat me yesterday. So if you want to see what happened, you should watch that. And he even commentated the entire run, which is more than I can say for myself. No, I did commentate the entire run, and it's unlisted if you want to watch it, but it's just very loud. And yeah, I don't know what happened with that mute. As I said, the video was fine. The commentary ran all the way through. In Premiere, it was fine. Commentary ran all the way through. As soon as I hit export, for some reason, it just didn't export with all the audio. I tried it again. I tried a new project. I tried a new sequence. And I just couldn't. I tried when I re-exported it. It still just muted at the same time. So I have no idea why that one was muting, but it was what it was. I just talked about Animal Crossing for a bit and Jackbox for a bit. Oh, I forgot to fucking bring that up. I was supposed to bring that up last night. Call and I forgot to. Hey, friends, Jackbox at some point was what I was getting at. So part of me's like, should I regurgitate my bits from yesterday? But then part of me's like, nah, because they are on there. But then also, people didn't see them, so maybe I should, you know, free bits, dude, free bits. So I will go back and go in the shop because it's at the very least 3 points from going in there. But also there's potentially, you know, restock and stuff. So we're going to be looking out for those secret rooms, potentially to get ourselves a Steam sale, and potentially to get ourselves a second Steam sale. I've heard is the way to just get infinite points, infinite profit. I'm also a little sad because I'm craving Pringles right now, and I realised last night that I forgot to buy any when I went to the supermarket on Thursday. So that's sad. What is this? I don't know. So I'm not going to worry about it. So that's sad because, yeah, I'm currently... Where did I place that bomb? Was that close enough to the wall to get... Oh, it did get it. It did get it. It did get it. It did get it. Sorry, no... I know people... I know I should play with sound, but I don't. So I didn't hear the secret room thing go. Oh, we have a golden key now as well, so we can go back to the item room back here, which I didn't even realise we hadn't been in once again. What was I saying? Yeah, my point is I'm not going to explain the spreadsheet context because it's not gonna be interesting in case anyone happens across this video that doesn't know. But to anyone who was privy to the spreadsheet situation, not only was that absolutely hilarious to me, but also it looks absolutely goddamn pristine now that I've cleared out all the shite. I'm kidding. I'm gonna end up ruining friendships again. Gonna end up ruining some friendships again. I'm joking. Namely Maria, who was trying to help. All I'm saying was there was instructions, and nowhere on the instructions did it mention yellow. That said, there's yellow on there now. You'll be glad to. So I did listen to you. I did listen, Maria. I always listen, Maria. Always listen to Maria. There is yellow on the final spreadsheet. Has yellow on it, so there you go. If that makes anyone feel any better. And I still was able to clean it up. Every once in a while. You thought I was joking when I said I was going to wait for you all to go to bed and then fix it. You should know me by now. I'm a very serious individual. I don't tell jokes very often. Everyone always calls me Serious Reece. That's what people call me. Dude, I'd hate that. Every once in a while, the little things that make me smile. So we're just we're hanging out here. This is going okay. The split shots are going absolutely nuts today. I don't know what it is that's making them pog out of their minds, but they be splitting. They do be splitting. Tier intensity is kind of just a fun little item. It's good for bosses and stuff. Obviously pentagram's nice. Restock. It'll be one of those things. Maybe we'll get some use out of it. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Okay, so let's be careful on that thing because I now have learned, thanks to the run the other day, that those things they murder the lost. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, so we're just vibing here. You know, I don't need to worry about finding a seam. I do need to worry about, you know, maybe something that could get myself some more points that could put me ahead of the masses. It's not been a brilliant week. It's not been a terrible week, to be fair. I know yesterday's run was 4,100, but still, it's not been the worst week in the world. But yeah, something that could maybe grab us a few extra points that the general public who just bounce from room to room might not get, which is me most of the time. But if we can get just a little bit of separation somewhere, that'd be nice. That's kind of what I was angling with my restock pick there, and I don't necessarily think that I don't think I'm going to pull that off, or that's really going to be the difference maker. But at least the door's open there. I'm not leaving the rerolls on the table, so that's cool. I'm glad about that being a thing. Trash this nerd. Trash this nerd. A little bit of nerd trashing. A little bit of nerd trashing. Don't enjoy this. If I lose my holy mantle, I'm just going to use the hermit for safety. So yeah, so this max tier 8 with our incubus buddy friend here, and a lot of bugger tiers going. When we can get that going, very nice, very nice. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying it, and obviously the split shots as well. So I am enjoying this setup. It's not like we've got crazy high damage or crazy high tier rate by default. I mean, 10's not even that bad, but everything, all the little things we've got stacking up together. I'm liking the way things are running. I'm not saying that I'm like comfortable that we're gonna now go and win this lamb run as the lost. We're not that strong yet. We're not that strong yet. I'm not at that level of comfort. You know, I'm not quite at the Fiji water every day. But we're not necessarily at the supermarket's own brand anymore. We can get some Buxton at least. You know what I mean? Although I would probably rather just drink the tap water than Buxton. Buxton's not even bad. Buxton's fine, dude. It's just I prefer. It's a bit. I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna bully Buxton. I have no problem with Buxton tap water. I have no problem with Buxton as a place. I've been there. They have all the water there. That's cool. Go Buxton. If you're from Buxton, hell yeah, dude. It just isn't my water of choice. I've got to be honest. This is gonna make me sound like a Tory. I'm a bit of a sucker for the smart water. Do I believe in the power of electrolytes? I don't know if I do. Can you believe this guy has a science degree? No, me neither, because it never fucking showed up. And I've yet to be able to get into contact with anyone about that. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a degree. Which suits me better, because I feel like I didn't earn it. That's fine, we don't need to do the... we did the imposter syndrome conversation in private the other day. We don't need to go into that one again. Although I really do need to chase that up, because... Look, we don't... How candid do I get? So if Josh is watching this and he was having some imposter syndrome, thoughts, he talked about it in his Isaac episode, and then unfortunately, or he talked about how he was unable to talk about it in his Isaac episode. No, I didn't feel good about him. He talked about how he was unable to talk about it in his Isaac episode because it was a run that he died early on. Was it a lost run maybe? It was a run that he died hella early on, so he didn't get a chance to go into the bit. And I might die right now here. So maybe I'll also not get to go into this bit. Hang on, I'm just checking. I have a Reddit notification. The gesture is an American one. This will be interesting. Oh, Minkus. I saw the thumbnail. Marseille explain that they didn't take the knee against Manchester City as they don't accept US habit as easily as in the UK. Just gonna leave that one there. Oh no, who said that, Marseille? Because that's their manager's Andre Villas-Boas, sorry. Feels weird. Marseille explain. I just want to know who said this quote, because their manager is a former Spurs manager. Who are they quoting here? Please say that was the president. Yeah, Marseille have explained. Marseille, not last month, fight against racism. I just want to know who said that quote. A Marseille spokesman. So at least it wasn't Andre, because yeah, as I said, their manager's a former Spurs manager. So I'm glad that it wasn't him that said that, at the very least, because that's a little bit. Look, we don't need to go into that. We don't need to go into that. Okay, so I feel good about the I felt good about the hermit there. Oh, you beautiful son of a gun! Holy shit, you glorious. You, oh, I could kiss you right now, Edmund. I could give you a big old smooch on the lips. I'm telling you, I could smooch them dang old lips right now. Whew, that's a good one. That's a good one. So do I just do it now potentially? I'm thinking. My thinking is this may not be the best way to do this. My thinking is I hold on to it until we've done with Mom, assuming we actually get that far. And if we die in the meantime, we die in the meantime. But if we can get past Mom without losing it, die on the Womb 1, and so that we can use the loss to get Devil Deals. Obviously, we just had an Angel Deal, so we probably won't get... The chances aren't great for another Devil Deal here. But if we do get another Devil Deal, that means I can get it for free instead of having to... pay for it as the Lazarus respawn. So that's my thought process on that one. I don't know if that's ideal or a little bit crazy or what, but that's where I'm coming out with this one. And also it just means we hold on to it a little bit longer, just for a little bit extra security on the run. And then if we do die in the meantime, that's fine too. And as well, if we make boss rush, I could maybe go in and give boss rush a go, but we'll see. I don't know. I feel like I'm not confident enough even with the extra life and the extra damage we'd get if we do respawn. I don't know if I quite want to do boss rush. But I'll think about it. I'll see where we're at when we get it. I thought that was... Okay, I suddenly feel very differently about this entire run. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was Mom's contact. And now that I'm thinking that Mom's contact looks completely different because it's like red or it's like light pink. So this isn't terrible. I will say, and with Incubus, I feel a lot better that we have Incubus on this one. But I will say, had I known that was triple shot, I definitely wouldn't have taken it. It's not the worst thing that could happen to me right now. I will live with it, and we'll see where this takes us. But just in case anyone was wondering on the play there, I definitely wouldn't have taken it if I knew that's what it was. We'll see what happens. Hangman is entirely useless to us. Damn, what was I saying before I got distracted by my phone? I was definitely saying something. Grab these. What was I talking about? I was talking about something and I checked my phone and got distracted and I came down to the next floor. I hate when this happens. Oh shit, yeah, it was talking about imposter syndrome. Oh, never mind, maybe that was a good pivot. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I don't know, I don't really feel like I deserve my degree or like I earned my degree. And then the fact that it hasn't come in the post, which means I need to chase it up, has kind of left the door open for me to just not chase it up. Which means I haven't, which means I don't have my degree right now. So that was all I was going to say. If you're watching this, if you're still here, Josh, then don't feel bad about the imposter. And we talked about this in the Wire, but and I always say step one with a lot of things like that, but this also definitely applies to imposter syndrome. Is the whole establishing that people aren't alone on imposter syndrome, and that it's a very regular thing, a very normal thing to kind of go through, and to not feel like you know, to not get too caught up on like, should you be feeling this, should you not be feeling this. It happens. But yeah, so there's Exhibit 8. Oh, we'll take this for free though. There's Exhibit 8. There you go. I'm with you on that one. But anyway, it's obviously different. I'm different. I think getting it for different reasons, but you know what I mean. So we have had 2 curses already this run, or like 3 maybe, 2 or 3. I feel like we've had 2. So it's a little late, but I'll never turn down a black candle. It's not like we're on the last floor. A little bit of lag there, just a tiny little bit of lag there. So I'm loving all these free shop entries because so we're just getting a little bit of lag here is the thing. So I will take this for the damage, and then I think we'll move onwards here. I feel like I don't go into shops enough. I always prioritize item rooms over shops for one. And already, I see plenty of times when Josh does it the other way if he only has 1 key. But I also, not only do I prioritize them, but I also will like just sometimes have enough keys and even some money, and will just not think to go to the shop. So I definitely, having seen how frequently Josh is able to make things happen based on the shop, and how much that's like a big factor of the how many good runs that it is a factor of. That sentence made no sense, but you know what I'm getting at. How frequently that's like a big thing. I'm like, okay, maybe we need a. I could definitely. Okay, I don't know how I haven't died on this boss yet. Okay, something just pushed those away. Was that the soul or the body or whatever? I appreciate it. Yeah, the shops. I need to be having a bit of a better looking at the shops, I think. So you know, actually, you know what? I could take a little bit of speed here. I'm not going to say no to a little bit of speed. So the thing is, fucking hell, I'm dumb. So we're going to the dark room, right? So which means Mega Satan will be available. So basically, I definitely should have done this on the last. Uh-oh. So we may die on this. Yep. So I definitely should have done this on the last floor as well, because this basically means we need to get another angel deal here, and I don't know how likely that is, versus us having to think right now. But my thinking is, I'm not gonna do fucking Mega Satan on this run. But alternatively, if I have the chance, then you know, if something happens that we end up insanely pogged up, fuck it, dude. You know what? Let's do the pills. Krotus takes them, and the last like couple. Fucking. You know, let's grab this just in case we get a PhD or something. What I was about to say is that I know Krotus takes them, and the last like 2 or 3 runs of his that I've seen him take pills on, he's been getting pretty good luck with them, and they've been doing well. So I was like, you know what, dude? I used to take pills on dailies. I stopped because Josh wasn't taking them. I was like, fine, let's go back the other day. Let's get back on the pill meta train. So next run, I'm not going to be taking pills anymore. Oh, that's a big oof. And also don't forget we still have the D4, and my D4 window feels a little more open now. I will never D4 as lost, because the Holy Mantle is just way too important to me that I can't risk it. However, the strat of getting a respawn as another character and then going for the D4 antics, I can get down with. I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do it. So let's be large. I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do it. What I am saying is the door is a little bit more open now. just no good pills in this run, huh? Fuck it. Ooh, mom's knife. No, thank you. Oh god, the lag. Oh, 10 damage. So let's see. Was there anyone else see that floating shield? So I've basically accepted I'm not making boss rush here, by the way. And also I don't feel strong enough to have the confidence to do it. Which is why I've suddenly started going slow. So what we at here? 11 tier rate. Oh god, my PC does not like the Jacob's ladder. oh god, the frames. It's gonna be a little choppy on this one. Dude, 10.6 damage, 11 tier rate. And the lightning tears I love so much. Your pastime consisted of a strange and twisted and deranged. I love that little game you had called Crying Lightning. Dude, any excuse to sing Crying Lightning. Any excuse to sing Crying Lightning. Oh, and I also just realized the health. Okay, so I think I'm not going to be re-rolling, basically. Oh, we get rid of restock. I didn't even realize. Yeah, so the fat stacks of health, the 10 damage, 11 tier 8 lightning tears, I think we're going to settle here. To go from what we had with the bad tier rate and being the lost and stuff, the bad tier rate with triple shot and after the pill, I mean, I'm feeling, this suddenly feels like a much better run. So basically, I think this is the strat, and this is what I've been, this is entirely credit to Josh. This is little tidbits I picked up from watching Josh's lost runs. I really like this strat of holding on to the D4 and then trying to get a character respawn and then using the D4 to build off what you've got as the lost. I think that's the strat. Because this was essentially my opportunity to test it. Oh, there's another room there I missed. Oh well. This is my opportunity to test it, and it worked here. Yeah, so my PC is very ill. My PC is very ill is the thing. Yeah, this was my opportunity to test it, and I've liked the results. That said, you never just do it once, but also something's given us. We got egg sack. We got bursting sack. I was gonna say something's given us spiders here, and a good amount of him. I like the results so far, I'll say. I like the results so far. So we'll take this and then we'll go on to the next floor and that'll be that. Do I have any water? I do have some water. I'm gonna hit you with a pause and just drink some water here. Do the health. Don't mind it. Oh, it just had +5 on the damage. Do we have it? We have stat boost. Interesting. So maybe we actually don't have as much damage as I thought. So maybe we'll reroll again. We'll see what happens with our stat boost. So I guess we had damage for last floor and we maintained it for this floor. So depending on how we feel the next floor. Okay, interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to drink some water here. Delish. And it's good. I have good clarity. I just realised this is the third week in a row that I've done that we've played on Friday, and I've ended up just staying up all night. But I didn't drink this week. Oh, I didn't drink last week either, did I? It was only the week before. But I didn't drink this week because of stuff that was going on with Spink. I was a little bit concerned and wanted to. I was gonna drink last night. I was very ready to drink. But then yes, something happened and I didn't want to. I wanted to be sober in case emotional support was needed. I wanted to be sober, so I didn't drink anything last night. So that's why I'm still relatively fresh of mind, despite the lack of sleep. But yeah. Actually, I'm weirdly feeling good. I'm not even tired. Okay, yeah, like I guess if you insist. I don't think it's going to do a great deal for us at this point in the run, but I'm not going to say no to a little guppy tail there. Little guppy tail. We love guppy in this house. That coming directly from the mouth of the one and only. Is that really him? #1 Guppy fan? It is. Dude, take a picture. I'll take a picture with you. It's #1 Guppy fan. You know that trend on TikTok where someone walks like past the phone and they have like a camera and they're like, it's the dude with the world's biggest dong. Everyone take a picture, and then they take a picture. Okay, keep moving. It's like a tour guide thing. This video. Imagine this video is you're the person with the camera walking past, and this video is. Wait, no. Why did I think? Oh, because I've been playing as Lost. Yeah, I thought I could still fly there. Is why I just ran directly into those spikes. Hang on, let me pass this out in my head. You're the camera. No, I'm the tour guide. You're the touree, but I'm also the phone. So I walk past and then I go, and here we have #1 Guppy fan. Everyone take a picture, and then you guys all take a picture. And then I'm #1. Look, you get it. You get the bit. I'm a big fan of Maria, is what I was saying. Are we doing shout-outs again? Just shout-outs. So I shouted out Krotus' channel earlier, so go watch him. Shout-out Maria. I shouted out Josh briefly, but shout out Josh if you. I've mentioned him a few times this run. If you're hearing me say all this deep lore strategy, ooh, this is why I do the shop thing. This is why I'm doing the respawn thing. Ooh, Josh taught me this. Josh taught me that. You're probably thinking right now, who's this all-wise, all-knowing Joshua character that he keeps talking about? Just Jershin, ladies and gentlemen, look him up, sweetheart. Sweetheart. There'll be a link in the description. Ooh, am I forgetting someone? Nope. Not So Livid, by the way. Look him up, sweetheart. He uploaded yesterday. He can't upload a ton right now because of family stuff with his. Ooh, all of my damage just disappeared in front of my very eyes. Suddenly, I'm eyeing up the reroll. I really like the lightning, dude. So what did I get? Did I get better tier rate? I'm at 7 now. Let's hold on. Let's see how the rest of this floor goes. But he has he uploaded an Isaac yesterday, which was a very enjoyable episode where he talked about podcasts, if you're into that sort of thing. And I'm not, and it was still interesting to me, which speaks volumes about how interesting of an individual he is to listen to. I don't even particularly like podcasts all that much, but I still listen to him talk about them and had a good time. And similarly, he has some other projects that he's working on coming up over the next few weeks, I believe. So go watch Not So Living, because he's a dang old freaking sweetheart, even though he absolutely drove me insane on Among Us last night. Which I feel really bad that I got tilted about. But dude, that's the game. It's happened to all of us. It's happened to all of us. Let's keep the shout-outs rolling. Shout-outs. Great NLSS bit. Great NLSS bit. Nope, that's it. Check out Mark, dude. Wicked Obsidian. Or Wicked Productions, I should say. Who's also doing the dailies sometimes. I think he only has the one video up now, but you should also watch that. Because he's part of the group and he's uploading them. And shout out those unspoken heroes of the group who are fleshing out these leaderboards for us, but they aren't quite in the content minds, but they're out here contributing, giving us some talking points with their extra runs on the boards. Shout out Becco. Shout out Jagjap. It pains me to say it. Shout out Joji. I like Joji. He's a cool guy. I like Joji. Every once in a while. Even though I will never forget. You British prick. Oh, I talked about that in my in the episode yesterday after I got muted. I actually mentioned that. But also I ended up I maybe don't want to finish that bit because I also ended up making a joke at Maria's expense. It actually wasn't. It was a lighthearted. I BM sometimes. It wasn't actual BM, but it was just like it was just a little. It was just a callback. It was a callback, is what it was. It was more at Roni's expense. A little bit of a dog biscuit here. A little bit of a snack. What have you got for me? We've already been in here. You know what? I'm just going to take it, because if we do reroll again... Oh, we get a black heart too. I thought that was contract from below, to be honest. And I don't really know what either of them do, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter a great deal. But if we do reroll again, I will... it's just an extra item to reroll, which I don't know if we are, because I do feel decent about this run right now. So this is a good run. This is basically one of those where it's the Lost, so at any point you could just die at some point. But otherwise, I think if you get beyond the lostness of it, then people are probably going to be doing scoring pretty highly on this one. It is a pretty good run, and I'm glad that I'm going first actually, because I know that Josh in particular, but hopefully you know Krotus and maybe NSL as well if he does the practice today. But I know that Josh in particular will probably see Lost and then go, oh no, not Lost, and then if I beat it or at least get a high score, he'll be able to see, he'll go, oh actually never mind, I guess it's a good one then, because I know that happens sometimes. You see Lost and you go, like, and it happened to me when I saw that it was Lost today. I was like, fucking hell man, I didn't want a Lost run today, to be completely honest with you. I don't want one on the best of days, definitely didn't want one today. Definitely wasn't in an overly Lost focused mood right now. So hopefully if Josh is in the same boat and he sees the Lost and he's like, damn dude, not the Lost, hopefully seeing that I at least you know went far in the run. I don't want to say finish yet because we've still got a way to go here, but hopefully at least seeing my score will hopefully perk him up a little bit and reassure him a little bit that it's not a terrible run. Although to be fair, I got Lazarus from an Angel deal, and that was with taking Devil deal, so you know there's no guarantee that he'll even. Yeah, I timed that one really poorly. There's no guarantee that he'll get the Lazarus on this one, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But he usually finds a way. Hey Josh, I appreciate you very much so. Okay, so we're just moving along here. Dude, like every time I enter a new room and see the lightning, I just want to sing. Just want to sing, man. And I love singing Arctic Monkey songs because I love his accent so much, and I love that I can kind of mimic it because it's so he's from Sheffield, Alex Turner, so I can get away with mimicking that one because we have different accents, but it's still northern. It's still Northern English. Sheffield is Northern England, Manchester is Northern England. So our accents are close enough that I can get away with mimicking them, and it doesn't sound awful. So I really like singing Arctic Monkey songs, and Crying Lightning's one of my favourites. So it really is the perfect scenario. Hang on, why do I have another life? I have the Ankh. So if we reroll, we'll lose that, and it won't matter. But interesting. So I guess if we happen to die, then I'll come back as Blue Baby, which is not like brilliant, but it's another life. So if I die, I'll take that over the run ending. Okay, that's convenient. Dude, I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some spag bol for lunch. But also, it's only 10:40. Fucking hell, man. Okay, so I think I'm happy to not reroll. Dude, you know what? I should have rerolled then, and I should have rerolled and then taken Cricket Head. That could have been interesting. I think I'm happy with this. And we could get damage back from Aura, by the way. We could get the +5 from the stat boost on any floor here. But the tier rates it could be better, but it's good enough that I'm happy with it as is. And if we get it's a good platform to build on. If we get some more tiers up, we'll be Reece. But I really like the lightning tiers. I really think it's probably one of my favourite items. So with the damage and stuff as well, yeah, I'll take this. So the Hush. A braver man than I, a more confident, a better at the game player than myself would go down to the Hush right now. With Tyrod Taylor. I've said it before. With Tyrod Taylor. We're here to see things out. Although, dude, you saw Herbie see things out. No thank yous. Again, maybe the confident play is to hit that a few times, get some coins out of it for points. No, we're at 99 cents. The coins would barely give us any points. So get some coins out of it for points, use it to kill ourselves, come back as Blue Baby because it's not going to make a difference, and then use the Blue Baby life to get 100 extra points from coins. I don't know. Maybe that is the play. It's not my play though. Hashtag not my play. Never mind, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Like the cogs started turning in my head. over the political cogs started turning. And I was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It happened last night. We started talking a little bit about politics and the stimulus situation over there, and then the vaccine simulation. They're being held off because they don't know where to send them. and the cogs started turning on what's going on over here right now, and I went, you know what, I'm not going to talk about it. Maria asked what tier are we in, and I was, are we still in tier 3? Which we are, and as I said to Maria, most of the country is now. For whatever reason, Liverpool isn't. And I can tell easily, because obviously those in tier 2 are allowed 2,000 fans at football stadiums. So basically, that's how I can tell. I can easily keep track of who's in tier 2 and who's in tier 3, is because you know, the Manchester clubs, so United and City didn't have any fans. Weren't allowed any fans in, but Spurs were allowed fans in for 2 whole games, and then London's got put back into tier 3, so Spurs are no longer allowed fans, but Liverpool and Everton are still allowed fans right now, which, by the way, absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. That, of course, when we go to Anfield, they have fucking fans. Of course they do. Horse shit. Anyway. But yeah, but then we were talking about that, and I was like, and I thought in my head, and I was like, she was, oh, I didn't realize London went into tier 3. Yeah, London went into tier 3 the other day, and the cogs was turning, and I was like, do I say it? Do I mention the fact that, despite the fact that London went into tier 3 the other day, that there was a house party the other day that multiple Tory MPs were at and weren't wearing masks? And that there was 30 people attending who all weren't wearing masks and were in the same household, and some of those people were Tory members of Parliament. Do I want to go down that road? Do I want to talk about that? Do I want to talk about the double standards there? Do I want to talk about the fact that there were already double standards over the fact that we were even in tier 3 in the first place and London was in tier 2, despite the fact that our daily rates were lower, that our total cases were lower, that our increasing rates were lower, and yet we were in tier 3 and they were in tier 2. Why? Because all the fucking Tories live down in London, that's why. Now do I want to talk about the fact that they've finally gone into tier 3, but oh, well, look at that, they're still having parties and not wearing masks and having 30 people in the same house, which isn't allowed. Did I want to go down that path? I decided against it. And I think I'll avoid it again today. Avoid it? That was me avoiding it? Oh, you cheeky fucker. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone's Saturdays going? Hope you guys have great Saturdays. I'm going to put this up straight away. I'm just going to upload it and thumbnail it and stick it right up. Or should I? No, maybe I'll schedule it for like the morning US time. And saying US, talking about US time, it's got me thinking about that Marseille quote again about not developing American habits about taking the knee. And it's funny timing as well, because it literally came out yesterday. There was a vote on it again, like a day or two ago, or recently, and the results came out yesterday. So that was the headlines today, was that, hey, they asked all the players, and everyone's like overwhelmingly in favour of keeping kneeling, which is good. So it's funny that then the next day it's like, yeah. So that's interesting. Anyway, listen, we're gonna keep going. We're just going to keep doing this run. Let's talk about the video game a little bit. So we got our damage a little bit back there. You may have noticed, which I was talking to, I didn't point it out, but I appreciate it's nice getting the damage boost going into the boss fight here. If we could just maintain the damage to the end of the run, that'd be really nice. Unlikely, but at the very least, it is nice to get the... Okay. Anyway, so there goes the damage boost. There goes the damage boost I was talking about. Dude, thank you, punching bag. I appreciate what you're doing for me right now. Be who I be without you, do. Gidunk dunk. Gidunk dunk, wouldn't be who I be who I be without you. Safe to say, I wouldn't let you blow my mind. Up the wall, I'll never do it again. Oh, we've got E. coli apparently. That's one of my there's like an unmentioned like cool thing, side effect that I always enjoy about the D4 is you see the items you have from like initially just looking at your character and shooting. You see your items on the side, but I like that little way you just like discover random items that you have just from like playing. Like one of those little sperm things crashed into me and turned into a poop. Oh, we have E. coli. Interesting. I love it. Fuck off. Okay. T-shirt song was my song of the year. I liked that. I did like that one. I feel like that was a big song for me this year. That was a very emotionally uplifting song, and one that has very quickly... I only heard it for the first time like 3 months ago. It very quickly became very close to my heart. because it just makes me think of my friends. It just makes me think of my online friends. It makes me think of Josh, and it makes me think of Maria, and it makes me think of Jacob, and it makes me think of Spink, and it makes me think of Paul, and it makes me think of Krotus. It just makes me think of my online friends, and particularly the hangout group, the gaming group that we've played that I've played so much with and spent so much time with over the course of the years, and it really has. Okay, so I had a minor heart attack there when I fell into that hole because I didn't see it, so I honestly thought that he died for a second. Then when he fell, I thought that he was dead. I thought he was dying, and I was about to just be like, "What the fuck? Excuse me." Okay, I thought he was about to charge, and he just didn't. Yeah, that song reminds me of you guys, of my gaming group. I appreciate you all. Of the Fist Gang. Safe to say. Because he says, I wouldn't be what I'd be without you. Dunky dunk. Dunky dunk. Be who I be who I be without you. Dude, what a great song. That whole album fucking just slaps. On front to back. No no delay, no hesitation, no pauses. It's just unfiltered, unwavering slappage. Actually, Come Out to LA isn't great, but apart from that, give it to LA, give it to LA. Write a few songs. Maybe you can stay in Hollywood, stay in Hollywood. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that song's not too bad either. It's probably still my least favorite. It's probably still my least favorite on the album. Dude, that's a great fucking album, man. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I was gutted when I went on the merch site and saw that all the cool merch had sold out. They put a load of stuff on like the week before I happened to check, and all the cool stuff was sold out. And I was looking at it all thinking, damn, if I was just a week earlier, I could have got some cool merch. I don't know why I used that on this room. I should have just saved it for the lamb. I've been saving it this whole time. I don't know why I used it on a freaking Monstro room. I just saw 4 Monstros and was like, yeah, 4 enemies worth of death, may as well. Loosen the lid a little bit. Okay, more damage. So I'm basically riding on... I'm not worrying too much because my thinking is... And I should be putting more focus into this. But my thinking is, if we die, respawn as Blue Baby, hit a D4, take it from there. Which is risky. Maybe I should just pay more attention and try and actually get these rooms done. Because it's always really unfortunate to get to the last floor of a run and then die on the last floor. Especially when I probably could have done better, but just kind of like let it ride out a little bit when I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, so we died there. Okay, so what we're saying on this? Oh, gross. Ooh, and this is what I was saying about the risk. Man, and we still only 9 damage. We're not even better damage. Oh, this is... Oh, God, this is stinky. Thankfully, we have a fuck ton of health here, so hopefully we can hold on to as much of this as possible. Not that that really matters, but at least it's a safety net to... Hopefully there's enough rooms to get a reroll before the boss, and hopefully that gives us something a little bit better than this shite. Dude, the tiers are so much bigger, but it's like barely any damage high. We were at 9.6, 9.8, and now we're at 9.9. This is rough. There's a battery. And we're conjoined as well, so it's not even like we have triple shot. We have conjoined, which is saving us. So this is like not even far. Dude, it's another item to reroll. I don't know why I don't just take this. And you know what, actually? Now that I'm thinking of it, yo, Dark Bum, though. Oh, okay, before I reroll... Oh, it's only a half heart, so it's probably not going to make a difference. But I'll make him get it anyway. Now that I think about it, there's no reason not to take Cursed Eye, because we're just going to reroll it afterwards anyway. Although I am curious. God, it takes so long to charge. Oh, no, it doesn't. You just can only see. Yeah, it's not good, is it? It's not good. Okay, it's literally... He's about to get rerolled anyway, so it doesn't matter. Beelzebub, 12 damage. Ooh! Dude, Lightning Tears are back. Is this Hoppy Tears? And Continuum? I can barely even tell. Oh, fucking hell, it's Technology. It's Technology too, and then we also have the tears that make like the big archy globs, and then we also have one of the laser tier items. There's putting lasers between all these things. Oh, this is why we do the D4. And was that holy shot in there as well? And God's eye or whatever it's called. I saw that dude shrink. Okay, there we go. This is why we roll. This is why we roll. I'm happy. I'll take this. I'll take this one right through to the end. I love the Tech 2, the Tech 2 D4 slash D100 slash D whatever. The Tech 2 full reroll runs tend to be pretty fun. And whatever. And this is probably the one. I don't really like that arching blob item typically. But whatever the hell's going on here that's making them so big and multiplicitous. Okay, I know that's not the word, but there's a similar word that fits somewhere in there. And then with all the lasers between all the tiers, this is a fun one, dude. This is a good. Oh baby. Oh, I wish I could do a victory lap right now because this is fun. I'm focusing on the tiers. I'm forgetting about the fact that my lasers, my main thing here. My main thing. Okay, I just want to see what it gives me if I do one more reroll. See, another laser one, and they're fun. They're fun. Okay, so we'll take a win there. Again, so 80th and 78th, obviously, we're less than an hour into the run. But I always feel good about a full run win, like a Blue Baby or a Dark Room win. But dude, now that I'm thinking about it, when the hell was the last time we had a Blue Baby run? Why does it feel like it's been forever, but we've had like 5 lamb runs? I feel like the last 4 or 5 full runs that we've had have all been lamb runs. We've even had a couple Mega Satans recently. Interesting. So obviously I have no concept of where I'm going to end up at this point because it's so early in the day. But at the very least, hopefully my score and the fact that I've managed to beat the lamb on a lost run serves as some hope for future travellers as they view the leaderboards before they go into their runs. So I just realised all those empty marrow hearts. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. As I said, I had a rough yesterday. I had a rough day yesterday, so I'm now coming out of the rough day in a very appreciative mood, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for watching. Love you all, and good luck with your runs. Have nice Saturdays, and hopefully talk to you guys soon. Okay, later, babes. Bye. Bonk.